Welcome back. Hopefully this will be the last segment before part 2 of my interview with Dave Baldwin of Evil Clown Productions. Let me tell you about this. Y'all heard about the Beer Summit and the famous picture of everybody clanging their mugs, and everybody had different beers, and they had this little chit chat. Okay, basically, my opinion, total photo op. Okay, it was so set up. If Obama thinks that he was going to clean up what he said about police acting stupidly with inviting everybody to the White House for a little party, this is, this is him doing damage control. That's all it was. This would never have happened if he didn't spew the garbage that he said a week ago, the week prior to the meeting. Now let me tell you something. Racism will never go away unless everybody cooperates. And as much as the African Americans, why are we even calling them that? Canadians are just Canadians. Canadians wrote to Bill O'Reilly saying, we don't even have African Canadians or Japanese Canadians here. We're all Canadians. Well, why can't we all just be Americans? Why does everybody have to subject to some sort of pre-name in order to announce where they're from? All right, I'm half German, I'm half Puerto Rican, I'm all American. It would be very confusing to be a German American. That would be ridiculous. I wouldn't dare do that. Let me tell you what I'm trying to get to, though. Officer Crowley, his supervisor is a black man. He sent a letter with Officer Crowley to hand over to President Obama. The letter said that his supervisor is defending what he did as a fellow officer. And because he is defending this man, he is being attacked by his own people, the black people. He's being called an Uncle Tom because he's defending a fellow officer under his wing. Think about it. Where is the racism now? Who's trying to control that? Where will it ever end? Did Obama bring it up? Did anybody talk about that? Did anything ever come of that? I think that there's racism on both sides. And I wish to God that things can be solved. I wish to God that Obama was somebody who would bridge the gap, as he said he would do, as his promise during his campaign, as somebody would be to elevate clarity, a visionary. Number one, we're still in Iraq. That hasn't changed. We're reaching in this country the largest debt in the history of mankind, and you can go back 8 years if you want to. I'd actually take it back another 20 years, maybe even longer than that. I mean, gas prices started going up in the 70s. So, you know, how far back do you want to get, or do you just want to aim at a specific president? Because we can go far back and say, you know, this happened at this point in time. 1929, the Depression happened. Not as bad as it is now, but we don't have soup kitchens yet. We're not all falling out of buildings, and it's not all over. Okay. I want to tell you that, and I was going to show you a montage. I love montages. I can't help it. And I was going to show you a montage. Unbeknownst to y'all, I am celebrating 1 year on YouTube. As of July 31st of last month, I have been on YouTube for 1 year. My very first video was a response to actually my friend Dave Baldwin called Mega Weeds, and it was a response called well, it was Mega Weed, a response to Mega Weed, and it was talking about marijuana. And as soon as I get this damn thing fixed, I'm still going to show you the montage of all my shows up to present, just little snips, not all the shows. You know, I'm not into marathons. So yeah, thank you very much. 1 year on YouTube. I'm not going to play any fancy music because who knows, WMA, right? That's the guys? Don't even. Okay. Before I get to part 2 of the interview, I do want to bring something up. And this is something that I want to try to put together. I'm hoping that that we might be able to do this by this time next year, maybe even later, maybe. It may take some planning. But what I want to do is I want to do something called the YouTube Cigar Smoker Meet and Greet Event. I'm just putting it out there. Y'all are watching. I already, if I'm not putting myself out there too much, I know that Howlin' Blind, Buddy Slim, I've heard your music, so he's the first one. You'd be the first one that I'd actually approach, and maybe we can talk privately, and maybe we can discuss this in the future and figure out how we can do this. But if we can get all the YouTube smokers that subscribe to our videos and all get together, physically get together and meet in one place, what a chilling event that would be. That would be just great. So it's just something that I want to do, and just something that I'm putting out there in the ether zone, and hopefully some of you will just kind of look at it and listen to this and kind of play with the idea and see where we can go with that. So anyway, with that, like I said, I don't know where we're, when I'll be back. It will be after I fix this for sure, only because it absolutely sucks me not being able to download information, clips and videos that I wanted to show you, because that's part of the thing that I enjoy doing, is showing you examples of what I'm talking about, which I'm not able to do right now. So as soon as that gets back, I'll be back, and with a vengeance, and show you stuff. So until then, we're going to go ahead and go to the video, part 2 of the interview. Y'all take care, be good, stay safe, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Silver Eagle out.